Okay, we've come up on this intersection here. I think I know where we're at. If you'll notice on the map, I'm going to put you where I believe we're at. And so there's no kiosk telling us.
City Boulevard.
Yeah, I'll have to look on the map. I can locate it and put it down there. And so I don't have the map where I can view it. But this section, we just came from this way here. This must be just a section of it. The Ruth G. Saw Trail on Toby Creek Greenway. And so we still got to keep going. Going this way here. It seems like it does kind of, it kind of turns here and there. I saw a guy on some type of motorized ski board, or what do you call it, skateboard. And all these hands were stopping. He just went all the way through it without even stopping. I mean, he didn't stop to look for cars or anything. He just kept going. He made it. He didn't make it.
We've only walked 2 miles, a little over 2 miles.
2 miles. We're at 2 miles at this moment here. Okay, what we did, we were over in this area right here. If you just go across the street diagonal where it says do not enter, that's where we were at. We crossed the street and then you make a right. You go across this lane and then the trail picks up. And right where Sandra's walking, that's where it goes there. But you've got Starbucks, all types of businesses through here. And so little restaurants and stuff like that, Chick-fil-A. If you so desire to stop. And so we're going to keep on clocking it and maybe get a little sit down moment here in a little bit and kind of go over some information with you. Okay, we're coming up under an overpass here and there's a Target right there. There's a sign for it. And we were at the Long Creek Greenway about a week ago, and we're wondering if we're really close to the Long Creek Greenway. It would not doubt me if they're planning on tying this trail in with that trail. And so they've had some mud pass through here. Yeah, from the hurricane.
And they've painted over the graffiti in this song too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even hold a candle to what the western side of North Carolina got. There's a little lizard right here. Hey, little lizard. Oh, my goodness. What a jump. That's pretty darn good. That's one thing I'll say about these thread trails is the bridges are just phenomenal. They really are cool. Okay, we're having a little sit-down moment. Sandra's taking some water. And I brought my bladder this time, my water bladder. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. But we're really close to the end of this thing, really close. And so I'm not sure, I don't know if the trail keeps going back that way. We may have to make a turn here, but we're really close to the end of this thing. But I just wanted to share some information with you about this trail. It says this 2.8 mile paved greenway. How many miles have we walked so far?
2.9 miles.
2.9 miles. So we are a little over, but it's looked like it's been pretty much close. Any rate, 2.8 mile paved greenway links residential neighborhoods to businesses on the US 49 and the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. It passes within a half a mile of the J.W. Clay Boulevard light rail station, which we saw. We saw the light rail earlier. It can be reached via the trails and sidewalks at UNCC. Toby Creek Greenway currently runs from Rocky River Road west to the Greenway intersection with Mallard Creek Greenway near Kirk Farm Fields. The entire length of Toby Creek Greenway, Ruth G. Shaw Trail, is paved and roughly 10 feet wide, which you can see here, guys. We've had all types of people running, bicycling, walking, all over this at the same time, allowing plenty of room for walkers, runners, cyclists, and others, as I've stated. The addition of the Toby Creek Greenway to the Clark's Mallard Greenway system provides a total of 8.5 miles. 8.5 miles of greenway connectivity. The Ruth G. Shaw Trail passes through a peaceful part of the campus of the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, which is a really nice area. And let's see, and offers views of several buildings, fields, athletic facilities. A stream flows alongside this quiet trail. During the summer months, visitors are treated to sightings of butterflies and the canopy of tulip poplars. Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. Sycamores and box elder trees provides refreshing shade. And so now I did want to also share with y'all that the area that we are at, I should say, is considered a watershed. It's a watershed. Now, a watershed, watersheds cover all the land that drains to the same place. The Toby Creek watershed covers 5.1 square miles, or 3,258 acres. That's a big area of northeast Charlotte. It includes most of the campus of the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Now, I'll have a picture on the screen show up of what this area looks like, and we're split right down through the middle of this thing. And so it looks like they do a lot of work with conservation and erosion and stuff like that, trying to prevent it. Everything from the way the layout of the land is to the plants that they plant in the area to help with this. And so, okay, now for all my backpack and day pack enthusiasts, I just want to show you my water bladder. You've heard me talk about the water bladder. Either I didn't bring the water bladder, or I usually take a water bladder. This is what a water bladder is. This is encased. It's just a big water bag, I guess you could say. And this one here is encased in this little holder here. You could actually take this. Let me pull this out. Hold that pack there. If you see the little straps here, you could actually strap this to another pack on the outside if you wanted to, and use it that way. I always put it inside the pack here, and this is where it goes, and then there's a line that comes out, and it comes either through this one or through this one. It just depends on how you want it, and then it loops through. If you see these burnt orange straps, it goes through the burnt orange straps, and then this is snapped onto my chest this way, and
it's got a magnet.
And it has a magnet that it holds it in place. And so now I got a quick connect off of this, and I can do the quick connect. Usually what I do if I'm taking a long day hike, what I'll do is I'll open this up, and I'll squeeze this end here, and I'll squeeze the water into a cup, and then I'll heat the water up, and then I'll make myself a cup of hot tea. And so I'll do it that way. And so sometimes I'll do it, you know, it's just, like I said, it's a quick connect. You can just take the end off of it real quick, and as it's stated. And so, but the water goes in here and it seals up very nicely. And like I said, it's got this protective bag around it, insulating bag around it, and which will help keep it from freezing. And so
the zipper pull has a little water drop on it, so you know that's where it goes.
Yep. And so and I can hang this from a tree if I want to, and you know, if I want to hang this on a tree, I can do that. And so, but normally I don't. Normally I don't. I just leave it in here. And so I normally don't take this backpacking. I normally don't take it backpacking. What I do on my backpacking is I just carry a Nalgene bottle with me, and then when I get to a creek, I fill my dromedary. I got a big dromedary bag that holds a ton of water, and so I'll put a bunch of water in that and hang that from a tree, and that's my water at base camp. And so, but at any rate, brought a little bit more today because I didn't know, it looked like the trail might have been a little bit longer. So on the Long Creek Greenway, we sucked down our water just as we were finishing the trail, and so I didn't want to take that chance again. And so I decided to bring a little bit extra water through the water bladder, and then Sandra's got the Nalgene, because Sandra don't like to drink out of the water bladder. And so it does have a little bit of a taste to it, and so, but it's not that bad. Okay, we're back on the trail. Now that one area I thought that we would turn, that actually goes to a neighborhood, and so you do have to keep going straight. And so we've got to be getting real close to the end of this, because we're at 2.9 miles. And so I would imagine, I was expecting 3 miles. Boy, the leaves out here are really starting to be real pretty. Okay, we are at the end of it. We are at Rocky River Road, and this is where we are on the map. And again, very nice trail.
It ended up being 3.2 miles, but it could be because we walked around that one place.
Okay, wait.
It's close. It's pretty close.
Okay, from the time we actually started on Mallard Creek, that little quarter of a mile, that right there at the start of it was 3.2 miles. Now, if you was to take off the Mallard Creek little section,
that's a quarter of a mile.
Then it's probably what they said, what, 2.8? 2.8?
Yeah.
And so it probably is right on the money. Again, that's another one that we found. So, but we're adding that quarter of a mile in there. Now, we're going to walk, it's 3.2 miles in, we're going to be walking 3.2 miles back out. So you're looking at 6.4 miles. 6.4 miles. And so again, beautiful trail, absolutely gorgeous trail. I think we are going to head off to the little shopping area that we went to, and see if we can get ourselves either a coffee. Sandra's wanting one of those Dunchkin Munchkins, whatever you call them.
I want the pumpkin spice Dunkin' Munchkin.
And so she wants a pumpkin spice Dunchkin Munchkin, and so at any rate, I might get myself a coffee, and I don't know if I'm going to partake of the Dunchkin Munchkins. I probably will have some. Okay, we are at the Starbucks at the Harris Teeter that we'll show you on the map where we are, and we couldn't go get a Dunchkin Munchkin because they're doing they're remodeling.
Yeah, they're painting or something.
They're painting on the inside, and so we weren't able to get that. And so their bathroom was out of order, and so we just decided to walk somewhere else to use the restroom. And we found a Starbucks inside of the Harris Teeter, and a nice young lady made us up some. I got the white chocolate mocha. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
The white chocolate mocha, which I love it. And you got what?
I got the apple crisp macchiato.
Oh, apple crisp
Macchiato. It's
macchiato?
Like a caramel apple.
Okay. Any rate, and so, but at any rate, guys, we're going to enjoy this at this establishment here. And after that, we are headed back to the car, looking at about 6.4 miles. Is that right? 6.4 miles total is what we'll end up doing. And so a good hike, a good day, and nice way to enjoy it. And but you guys take care and love you. And I wish you happy hiking.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.